and welcome back to Skiernavice, where we are on day 9 of 10 in this fantastic European Classic Powerlifting Championships. It's day 3 of 4 in the open lifting, and we are in for something a little bit special this afternoon. But enough of our guest in the commentary box. We're going to have the 69 and 76 kilo classes back to back. It promises to be fantastic. We had the B groups this morning. Now it's a time for the A groups. And I'm delighted to welcome into the commentary box someone you've seen all week, someone you've heard Rob Esselins refer to as la crème de la crème. Welcome to the commentary booth, Alex Cremens from Ireland.
How are you getting on? It's nice to be here. Excited.
It promises to be a fantastic session. You can just see the running order for the first flight, which is the 69A group. Now remember, the scores registered in the B group this morning will count towards medals in the event that the A group lifters don't overtake the numbers. And the first up is Tasman Campbell, Great Britain, on the bar, 160 kilos.
Opening on her best squat PB.
And here we go. To get the competition underway. That looks nice and deep, Alex, you think?
Yeah, looks solid to me. 3 white lights, solid. Super strong.
Now we've got Elsa Sorman Paulsen from Sweden, and she is opening on 95 kilos. The leader at the moment from the B group is on 112.5 kilos. That's Lindell from Finland. That's what anyone who wants a medal will in the squat will have to come past.
Looks good.
It looks good, yeah.
Oh, 2-1.
Well, the
No
two of the
lift.
3 referees called it high. Let's have a look at this again. What do you think, Alex, with the replay? Yeah, it looked higher than it did first time, I think. Now we've got Joril Nese from Norway up next. 165 kilos. And yeah, we had a little mix up with the numbers on the board. They were showing the bench press attempts rather than the squat attempts. That looks good.
No question there. 3 white lights. Super smooth squat.
Now, Annie Nelson, Great Britain, she's opening on 170 kilos.
Look good from where I was anyway.
Now Marika Sandeska from Poland coming out with 175 kilos.
Previous squat PB of 188 kilos. That must be a record over in Poland.
Loving the
I
t-shirt.
was just going to say the same myself, yeah.
I've got one like that, but I'm scared to wear it in the Outer Hebrides.
Matches the belt and everything. Very stylish. Very smooth.
Strong squats.
3 white lights. Great. Extra points for style.
Raffaella Jungmann, Austria. Very big Austrian team here this week.
Yeah, opening very close to her PB of 182.5 kilos. Very intense setup.
Oh, she was totally focused there, wasn't she?
It's very easy. Oh,
Well, all 3 referees called it high. You look a bit shocked,
yeah,
Alex.
it looked
Let's
in
look
to
at it
me from
again.
where I was. Yeah, I can understand why. Slightly borderline, but
Now the great Ivana Horna, Slovakia, opening on 180 kilos.
previous squat PB of 185, so I think she's looking to surpass that today, definitely.
And Horna will battle with Kenner from Norway. And possibly Campbell from Great Britain all the way to the last deadlift. Oh, it's a great squat. Quite a difficult opener by some we've seen this week, but
3 white lights, no doubt about depth either on that one. Sunk it.
you wouldn't have said that last night.
Definitely not, yeah.
Now here is Marta Kenner, Norway, 182.5. The magic 400 pounds to end the first round.
Crazy number to be opening on. Previous squat PB of 197.5 kilos.
I wonder will she hit 200 for the first time today.
That would be
Have to make a couple
insane.
of big jumps, but let's see
Yeah.
how this one moves.
See, you're getting there.
Wow, that was nice and easy.
Yeah. See if it was in. No.
Oh, it was high though.
Depth. 2 red lights. It looked a bit borderline.
Watch it again with the coach's eye. Didn't look as good on replay as it did first time in real time. And at the end of the first round, well,
Start opener on depth. So smart move is to take it again and try to sink it.
little bit of confusion because I'm sure Kenner failed her first lift, didn't she, on depth? But
Yeah.
it's showing
just
us a
gone
good
up
lift.
green, yeah.
Unless the jury overturned it with a signal and we haven't been aware of it. But this is Solomon Paulson,
Nice. With the last deeper than the last.
162.5.
2-1. Good lift. She's on the board.
And the scoreboard has been corrected. Kenner has a red light against her name. The leader after the first round is Horna. Zandeska is in second place. And Irvin from the first flight this morning is in third. Now this is Tasman Campbell, 170 kilos on the bar. Prognosis has her in third place, but obviously that's just a very rough guide rather than anything precise.
So this is already a 10 kilo squat PB, 10 kilos up from her previous squat PB. So let's see how this moves.
Looks good.
Nice, yeah. Really solid. Oh. 2 reds on depth again.
No. Depth again. Referees are being very strict
Very
this
strict.
afternoon.
This all week, really.
Now,
British coach is going to overturn it. See if they can get it overturned.
Yoril Nese.
And they got turned away straight away. So this matches her current squat PB of 175 kilos. Nice. Look good to me. 3 weight lights.
Now, Rafaela Jungmann from Austria. She missed 175. We were a little bit surprised first time of
Yeah.
asking. She's taking the same weight again. And quite simply, she has to go deeper.
So just getting on the board now.
Oh, that's got
Yeah,
to
that
be
looked much
deep enough, surely.
Has to be. 3 white lights. On the board.
Now, Annie Nelson, Great Britain. I read an article about her recently in one of the Scottish newspapers saying how she used to be an athlete in athletics. She switched to powerlifting, and basically powerlifting has made her life a whole lot better.
Yeah.
That's not disrespecting athletes, it's just what it did for her.
Absolutely.
She felt she was getting nowhere, and suddenly she takes up powerlifting, and well, she was in the British team last year as well,
Yeah.
in Sweden. This for 177.5. Oh, that's good.
That looked good to me.
Maybe she'll go 182 next time, 182.5.
Yeah,
400 pound club for the first time.
Yeah.
And a PB, yeah. Now this is Kiena. Well, our first reaction was it was good.
Yeah.
The replay suggested, well, it's a bit borderline.
Yeah.
So again, she just needs to go a little bit deeper.
Tiny bit deeper.
She's opened light enough to give herself a bit of breathing space.
Yeah. A lot of room to grow. We were hoping we'd see her maybe squat 200 today, but I think now it's just about building that total.
Yes,
and getting on the
well,
board.
it's getting on the board first of all.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, but she's got to keep an eye on Horner.
Yeah.
Because the prognosis is now
close.
identical, 505, as a result of her having to retake her first.
Yeah. Nice. Kind of similar to the last one. by the
Well,
looks of
that's why I'm
things.
waiting for the
Oh, and
referees,
2-1.
but it's good, 2 to
yeah,
1,
2 white lights.
and she's on the board. Now we go to Zandeska from Poland, 185.
Only 3 kilos below her personal best in squats.
And this puts her from 5th to 1st
yeah.
in squat,
Gold
with
medal
only
squat position.
Horner to follow and another round, of course.
Gold medal for best dressed anyway.
Absolutely, but not in the Hebrides. Oh, it's lovely and deep.
Nice. Very smooth. 3 white lights. Great spot.
And one more in the second round. And that's Ivana Horna from Slovakia. And she'll be taking 187.5 for a new PB, Alex.
Yeah, a new PB. This is the heaviest squat so far. This is huge. Huge for a 69 kilo lifter. Very intense.
Her father coaching her as always. Oh, she manages to bring that up, and that's really deep.
Very deep. Bit sticky on the way up, but looks really good. 3 white lights.
And at the end of the second round in the first flight, we can see, well, we'll just see the replay first. That was a great battle up, and Horna leads 187.5. Zandeska second with 185. Kenner at the second time of asking gets 182.5, and she is third, 5 kilos ahead of Annie Nelson. We're into the third round, and it's Solomon Paulsen from Sweden. Elsa Solomon Paulsen.
5 from her last attempt. It was a bit sticky because she had to go that tiny bit deeper, as to be expected. So let's see how this one moves.
Oh, there's a battle back up. She smiles at the top.
2 white lights. Good lift. It's great.
And now we have Tasman Campbell, 170 kilos. Big PB. She missed it last time. Needs to find a bit more depth.
Just gets a tiny bit deeper.
Walks confidently to the platform.
Looked good to me. Oh.
No, I rather expected that. It's 3 white lights, I'm afraid, for Campbell. And well, she's going in. She finishes her squat on 160. Now Joril Nesse from Norway is taking 180 kilos.
She's 5 kilos above her current squat PB.
Tantalizingly close to 400 pounds. Oh, she made the depth and just couldn't bring it back up again. Now Annie Nelson, 182.5.
400 pounds. 2 kilos above her current PB as well.
Yeah, 5 kilo jump.
Shouldn't be too much.
Well, she just needs to do exactly the same thing again with another 5 kilos on the bar.
To put her into bronze medal squat position as well.
Yeah, a couple of lifters to follow that can push her down, of course. But she will have it on the board and they will not if she makes this.
Wow.
Strong.
Two white lights, good lift. Looked better than her last attempt. It was really good.
Now we have 4 lifts to go in this flight before we jump straight to the 76s. Next up is Rafaela Jungmann, Austria, 185 kilos.
2.5 kilos above her current squat PB.
Things go well for her. She could hit 500 total today for the first time ever. Came up really well.
2 white lights, good lift. She's very happy with that.
Now Marta Kenna. I think someone's happy.
Yeah. Happy to be building that total.
Either someone's happy or Bobby Butters is out back. Now Marta Kenna. Talking about intensity, how intense was she? Fantastic lifting. And of course she sits atop of the best scoring points.
Yeah. Hit by 2.5 kilos at the moment.
So this is Kenna. This is to move from 5th to 1st in squat with 2 lifters to follow, both of whom could go past her. 1 on body weight, 1 on bar weight. Oh, that's good.
Judges say.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's-
No, it's not. And Kenner goes 1 from 3. And the coach goes straight to the jury.
As you would do. That looked good to me, personally. But
Yeah, all we can say is the referees have a better position than we have. Now this is Zandeska, and this is to move her into gold medal position. With only Horna to follow.
wow.
It was back up really strong, and the referees say
2 white lights, good lift. That was great, super smooth, held up really, really well.
now, will the gold go to Poland? Will the golden squat go to Slovakia? It all depends what Horna does with this lift. She already PB'd in the second round. This is 5 kilos more, and she can battle like no one else can battle.
Absolutely, yeah. Put her in the gold medal position, let's see if she can do it.
But it's 7.5 kilos more than her PB coming in. 5 kilos more than the second round. Oh, what a battle. What a fantastic battle from Horna.
3 white lights, great lift, great lift.
Fantastic.
She's delighted.
Let's just watch the replays, how she battled it up. If it was anyone but Horna, you would think, no, she's
Absolutely.
gone.
The bar
But
rolled on her back and everything coming
yeah.
up, you can see it.
well, she just fights and
insane.
fights and fights and will not give up. And a very, very quick summary before we move on. Horna wins the squats, Zandeska takes the silver, Jungmann takes the bronze, and we move straight into the 76 kilo A class. First out is Sophia Ellis, Great Britain, 150 kilos on the bar. One of the favourites for the title.
Nice conservative opener, considering her squat PB is 170.
Also a good bench and a great deadlift to back it up. More of the deadlift as the competition goes on.
Yeah. Very easy.
That was strong.
3 white lights. Nice, easy opener.
And that's
Get
one on the board, and she's
That's
got
it.
2 more. She's not lifting under any pressure now.
Absolutely. It's always nice to take that approach.
A lot of the Irish lifters seem to do the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
One nice and easy.
That's it.
You're always in the competition, never under pressure,
No one wants
and you
that pressure.
can
Yeah.
relax into the competition.
Exactly.
Relaxed focus.
This looks pretty similar here. Opening with a 160 kilo squat.
Krikishvili.
Squat PB is 200, so very conservative.
And as we've said all week, you can't be at your best every time.
Nice. 3 white lights.
What do you think of Sam Karadze from Georgia earlier this week? Did you see that in the 120 plus juniors?
Oh, absolutely insane.
Wasn't
I
it?
think he's actually competing again in the Open tomorrow, as far as I know. I could be wrong.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I was looking at the nominations. I could be wrong now, but as far as I know.
Now this is Lahtinen, Finland, 160 kilos.
Opening 7.5 kilos below her best.
Yeah, closer to her PB than some of our competitors.
Wow.
Maybe a new
Solid.
PB today.
Yeah, definitely. 2 to 1, good lift. Really smooth.
Now, Maya Bonda from Denmark, 167.5 kilos on the bar.
Nice. 3 white lights, good lift. Really good.
Now, Sara Sanchez Manyavakas. Manyavakas. And there's another name that's missing off the board. Sanchez
179.
Manyavakas Ruiz. I think maybe we'll call her Ruiz from now on.
Yeah.
Sara Ruiz.
Opening 9.5 kilos below her PB. That must be a record over in Spain.
Yeah, 170 on the bar.
My personal favourite singlet is the Spanish one.
It's good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it looks really tidy.
Rob's favourite is the Irish one.
Yeah. Very easy. See what the judges say. 3 reds, yeah, I was thinking that. Just a tiny
looks
bit
shocked.
deeper.
But she's just going to have to go deeper next time, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just
Now,
borderline.
Stine Hamre, Norway, 172.5.
Only 10 kilos below her personal best.
That looked like a really good
That's
squat.
good.
Says the
3 white lights.
commentator putting his reputation on the line. But yeah, that was good. Now, Leah Schreiner, Germany, 172.5. 10 kilos below her PB. So hopefully this will be a safe opener.
Second heaviest opener in this whole flight.
Looks good.
Nice, yeah. 3 white lights. Good lift. She seems very happy with that.
And the last lifter out in the first round is Emily Bennett, Great Britain, and she's opening on 177.5.
Current PB 190, so she might be going for something a bit heavier than that today.
Well, maybe she'll make a couple of 10 kilo jumps
Yeah.
to finish above her PB. I guess it all depends,
All depends on how this moves,
how
really,
the
isn't
open
it?
feels.
Yeah.
The opener tells you a lot. The warm-up can tell you so much,
Absolutely.
but the opener tells you
Tells a
more.
lot more, yeah. Heaviest opener of the whole flight today. Nice.
Looks good.
Good, yeah. 3 white lights. Good lift.
And that takes the lead
On the board.
at the end of the first round. And as we move into the second round, just to summarize, the leader after one round is Bennett with 177.5. Schreiner is second, 172.5. Hamra from Norway third, also 172.5, but at a slightly heavier body weight. And we see Sophia Ellis coming out for the second round, a 10 kilo jump, which will take her up to 160 kilos.
Kilo below her personal best. She might just be looking to match it today. Just build that total. Nice.
Oh, great squat. And never bet against the big deadlifter.
Never, never. Great spot.
Now, Krikishvili from Georgia. 167.5. Why are Georgian names so easy? I wish they presented more of a challenge. Just composing herself, getting ready mentally and physically.
The only high bar squatter of this flight.
Fought it up well.
3 white lights.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of the high bar, Alex?
I think with a high bar, it's a lot harder to grind it out. You can get thrown out of position. You can get, even if you see here,
Push your
tipped
head
a bit forward.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be much there after this.
And I guess the less flexible you are on the shoulders, the higher the bar you have to go.
Absolutely.
So this is Lahtinen, 167.5.
Matching her current PB. So, see how this goes. She might push to surpass that today.
As you say, it all depends how this one moves. I think maybe another 2.5
2.5, yeah.
would be the best.
Oh,
No,
no,
no, it was
depth.
high.
She'll have to take it again. They might go up.
Yeah,
if they're
she's
feeling
going
it.
on the board, so they might want the PB. She doesn't have to go much deeper, does she?
No.
Now this is Ruiz.
She's gone up 7.5 after missing her opener.
Yeah,
trying
it
to
was
stay in
it was in
contention.
depth rather than strength. As you say, her prognosis is to battle for bronze.
Yeah,
She doesn't want to give away kilos,
absolutely. It's a risky move,
but
but
will
if it
she
works
give
out,
away staying in the competition?
yeah,
All we can say is she didn't fail in strength.
that's it.
But to go deeper with a heavier weight and then bring it back up again is never a given.
Absolutely. Makes the biggest difference.
It was it fractionally deeper? We wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
two
it
wide
was
lights.
2-1.
Good lift.
Oh, she breathes a sigh of
Yeah.
relief. Don't know was she clapping herself, clapping the referees, or just generally being thankful.
Yeah.
4 more lifts in the second round. This is flying by.
Really quick.
Now, Maya Bonda, Denmark, 177.5.
It's actually 2 kilos above her current PB.
And this would put her into the lead in squat
Yeah.
with 3
Three
lifters to
go.
follow. All very tightly bunched.
Very tight. Three white lights. Good lift.
Now, Stine Hamre, Norway, 180 kilos. And this will put her
Into
from
first
5th to 1st place.
for the time being, with 2 lifters to go as well.
Norwegian coach looks on. Two and 180, but Hamra is the heavier.
2.5 kilos below her personal best as well. A second attempt.
Oh,
Nice and
that's
deep.
lovely and deep.
Wow.
That was deeper than
That
the
was-
first
yeah,
one, wasn't
very,
it?
very deep. She almost sat on the floor with that. 3 white lights. Good lift. She pushed past for a new PB today.
Now
Probably.
Schreiner, also 180, but at a lighter body weight, and this will put her into the lead with a lifter to follow in the second round and the whole of the third round to go. I can tell you that Ruiz has gone up to 185 for her third. But this is Schreiner from Germany, 180 kilos.
Nice. Wow. It was a great squat. 3 white lights. Good lift.
And she takes the
Very
lead.
happy with that. Yeah.
And
First
now
place for the time
we
being.
have Bennett, Emily Bennett from Great Britain. Now, Alex, looking at the scoreboard, her best chance of a medal here is in squat.
Yeah.
Unless she plans to make big jumps in bench and deadlift, she won't get medals there or in the total. But she has a real chance of a medal in squat.
Absolutely.
If she gets this, she goes into first place. She was first place at the end of the first round, but so closely are they matched, she's been pushed down to 5th place.
Already just by the second round.
And
which
this is to get
insane.
back into the lead.
3 white lights. Gold medal for
Well,
the time being.
looking at the second round, she puts 187.5 on and makes it. She's the gold medalist, and that's what I would do if I was coaching backstage.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the round, we see Bennett leads 185, Schreiner 180, Hamra 180 at a slightly heavier body weight. And
Super
into the
close.
third round, Sophia Ellis. She's only gone up 5
Yeah,
kilos.
even her last one was
Think
super
she's
easy.
just harvesting kilos.
Just building that total. That's
Yeah,
what it's about, especially when
she's
you're
got a good bench. She's got a great deadlift.
well better at
Looking
the
at
other
the
two.
deadlift, 2 220s and a 222.5 for openers in the women's
So
76s.
ridiculous.
But this to put an extra 5 kilos on her total.
Wow.
Comfortable.
Great.
And indeed, I can tell you, if you're watching in Great Britain in particular, Bennett has gone 187.5 for her third squat, and if she makes that, she will be the gold medalist. Now, Larton in Finland is going 167.5 again. She missed it last time. It will equal her PB if she makes it.
Just needs to go that tiny bit deeper. The last one was super, super close.
Well, I think that'll be good.
Looked a lot
If it
deeper.
didn't go down, I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
3 white
Yeah,
lights. Fantastic.
no, Krikishvili, Georgia, 170 kilos.
30 kilos below her current squat PB. But as we were saying, certain things, injuries happen.
And a
Things like
huge, she's the heaviest deadlift
Yeah.
opener, 222.5.
Yeah.
And a big deadlift can wipe
Change the
away a
game.
multitude of other minor problems.
Absolutely.
Ian Doken last night at one point was 11 in prognosis
It's insane.
and made huge jumps
Yeah.
in deadlift.
Can she fight this one? Wow.
Great,
Oh my god.
great fortitude.
3 white lights. Good lift. Great lift.
You impressed by what you've seen this afternoon so
Yeah,
far?
absolutely. Some amazing fights.
Now Maya Bonda, Denmark, 180 kilos on the bar.
She already broke her current PB, her second attempt, so she's going up 2.5. Just trying to build that total by the looks of things. Oh,
No,
no.
just too much.
That's it. Sometimes the second is too heavy. You just take the 2.5 and you hope you can get through it, you know? It's only a loss of 2.5 kilos, so it's not the end of the world.
Absolutely not. Stina Hamra, Norway, 185 kilos.
This actually puts her from
4
third
lifts
into
to go,
first.
and
Time being.
probably everyone will be to go into the lead.
Yeah, yeah. This will go into first on body weight.
But the other two on 185 are both lighter than
Yeah.
her. So
Be interesting.
from 3 to 1
We
position.
could end up seeing 3 medals all at 185 today.
We could. And in that case, let's see this. Oh, what a great battle.
3 white lights. Good lift.
Norwegian
Very
celebrations.
Delighted with it.
Now Leah Schreiner. And this is for her to go into the lead.
Yeah. This is a very close battle. 2.5 kilos over her current PB.
And the German coach has a voice that would make anyone bring the bar back up.
Most definitely.
So Leah Schreiner to take the lead in the 76 squats with 2 lifters to follow. One of whom is lighter, one of whom is more bar weight. For a chance of gold, she has to make this.
Definitely deep enough.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
fantastic lift.
3 white lights. Good lift.
Thankfully, the referees agreed with me, or I'd have looked rather stupid. Now, this is Ruiz after missing her opener and just getting her second 2-1. She's gone to 185, and this would put her into second place.
Also above her PB
Schreiner
as well.
is lighter body weight.
Trying to secure that silver medal. We know the strength is there, but we should go deep enough for this one.
Now, if she makes this, Bennett will move out of the medals and will have to make her lift to get a medal at all. But if she does make it, it's the gold. But this is Ruiz. Sunk that well. I think that's probably her deepest squat.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really, really good. Oh,
no, the
wow.
referees didn't agree. They saw it
Spanish
differently.
coach is going to see if he
It's
can
2
overturn
to
it
1.
straight away. Going to the jury.
And she looks
As you would.
genuinely shocked.
Yeah, I am too, to be honest.
Watch it
Watch the
again.
replay. Looked okay to me, to be honest.
You can only say what you see.
That's it. He's talking to the jury.
Now,
and
Emily
they've turned him away. They've turned the
Bennett.
Spanish coach away at the jury.
This, well, she's got the bronze as a result of that Spanish no lift. But this is the gold medal by 2.5 kilos. And it's 2.5 kilos below her PB. She's done this before. Everyone in Great Britain will be screaming at their screens, come on, Emily. And she just needs to do this. And she is the squat gold medalist.
Looks confident.
She smiles as she brings it back up.
3 white lights.
And it's a good lift. And look at the
She
joy.
is delighted.
Whoa.
Fantastic.
And Emily Bennett, who realistically, that was her only chance of a medal in this competition. She comes away with the golden squat. That's what she's come all the way to Poland for.
Yeah.
And that was a great battle. And just to summarize, Bennett takes the gold with 187.5. Schreiner takes the silver with 185. Hambre takes the bronze also at 185 at a heavier body weight. Bonde and Ruiz both just out of the medals at 177.5. Well, hope you've enjoyed that first session. Please join us again in 9 minutes time and we'll do it all again in the bench press. and welcome back to Skirnavise on the afternoon session on day 9 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships. We have a fantastic session underway this afternoon. It's the women's 69 and 76 kilo A classes in 2 back-to-back flights. The clock is ticking down towards 0. Welcome back to Alex Cremens.
Hey guys, how you getting on?
As co-commentator, and the very first weight, Alex, is 92.5.
92.5 kilos. So this is 2.5 kilos.
That's the first out. Only 2 of the lifters are opening under 100 kilos.
Insane.
Just unheard of a few years ago.
Such light body weights as well. It's
so
ridiculous.
This is Zandeska.
Wow. 3 white lights. 2.5 kilos below her personal best as well, which is
Now,
crazy.
Salman Paulsen from Sweden will open on 95 kilos.
This is 10 kilos below her personal best.
So all but one of the lifters are likely to end up over 100. And the number they've got to beat is 112.5 kilos at 68.43 body weight, because that's what Lindell did in the B flight this morning.
Oh yeah, wow.
Some dismiss the B flight, but so often we see medals coming from it,
Definitely.
particularly from bench or deadlift specialists.
Super smooth. 3 white lights.
Oh, a happy dance.
Very happy.
Now Joril Nese from Norway, 100 kilos. And then we've got 3 on 102.5. The spotters will like that.
100 kilo opener, only coming out third. This is
Crazy, isn't
insane. Look good to me. 3 white lights.
And as the sport grows, so the talent pool gets bigger, and so the standards grow year on year. As all the ones that are already in the pool get better, and there are new ones joining them, chasing them hard. Now this is Annie Nelson, Great Britain.
Opening up 7.5 kilos above her PB.
Wow, 102.5.
She's made a lot of progress.
We hope.
We hope, yeah. Must have been running Smolov.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I've not
made a
seen
lot of
many
progress.
easier PBs than that.
3 white lights.
Considering there
Great.
was a 7.5 kilo PB, that was amazing. And the thing is, where can she go from there?
That's
They're all so closely bunched. She could even get a bronze medal from
yeah,
this.
if they
Now,
play it
Ivana
right.
Horna, she's going 102.5.
The most intense lifter of this flight. It's great to see.
Her father actually lifted at the European bench in Budapest back in August.
Wow.
Great bench.
3
Don't know
white
where
lights.
this one's going to go.
Yeah.
Just sit back and enjoy.
Exactly.
And next up we have Raffaella Jungmann, Austria, 102.5.
Opening up 5 kilos below her personal best, so might be looking to jump past that today.
Now she's heavier than Horner and Nelson, so although she will match the 102.5, She will only move into third position for now. Wow.
All 3 white lights. All super easy openers so far. Very conservative. That's what you want to see. Getting numbers on the board.
Now Tasman Campbell, Great Britain, 110 kilos. And this will move her into second in the bench. Remember, first place is from the B group, 112. But this will overtake Yoskova, who is second from the B group.
So it's 2 kilos above her personal best of 108. So none of these
Well,
girls
if this
making
is the
insane
British
progress.
record, Campbell and Nelson are going to have a good battle for it today.
Wow.
Oh, that's a great opener.
Wow. 3 white lights. Good lift.
Now Marta Kenna, 115. This is to go past the leader from this morning and to lead the bench press at the end of the first round.
Current PB 122.5 kilos, which is also matches the European record. So I'm not entirely sure if she holds this.
I think she does.
Yeah. So showing up to break her own record today, maybe.
Well, she needs to get one on the board yet. And if she does, two 5-kilo jumps,
Yeah. She's there.
or even a 5 and a 3
Yeah.
will take her there. And the 3 would make sense with the
Take
chip.
The chip, yeah. Oh.
Great.
Look
Well,
good.
if I was
Clipped
the
the rack on the
coaches, I'd go 120.
Yeah, absolutely. Clipped the rack in a small bit on the way up, but still didn't seem to be a problem to her. So
And the good news is, at the end of the first round of bench press, a solid wall of green in the first column,
you love to see
everyone makes a total.
Things are getting interesting now.
Or everyone gets to deadlifts.
Yes,
Everyone
yeah,
makes
exactly.
a subtotal. And just to summarise, Kenner leads 115. Lindell from this morning, second, 112.5. Campbell is third at 110, and expect others to come past Lindell as the competition progresses. Now, this is Zandeska. She's gone up to 97.5.
It's a new PB. 3 white lights.
Well,
2.5 over
if
her
she
best.
goes another 2.5 next time, Alex, every lifter will be
benching
100 or
kilos.
over. It's amazing.
This is insane. It's great to see it growing.
Now, Elsa Sorman Paulsen, Sweden. Kom igen, Elsa, as Rob has learned to say this week.
Rob's learning all the languages this week.
Well, I was practicing my French on him. So this only good enough for 8th.
Very nice. 3 white lights. Super solid bench.
And everyone else, well, the next lowest is 105. Then we've got 3 on 107.5.
It's 2.5 kilos below her personal best. Possibly looking to chip that today. Jump past it with the way she's taking her jumps.
Meanwhile, Kenner has gone 120 as we expected.
Wow. 3 white lights.
Great
Definitely looks
lift.
like there's a PB there.
Now, Annie Nelson, 107.5. Well, I don't know what's happening here. Her PB coming in was 95. You know, even if we get out of date information, it won't be that out of date.
Yeah.
You know, even if it was a year old,
Yeah,
it would be an
still
incredible jump
ridiculous progress on the bench press.
for the runner turned lifter.
12 kilos off for an old person. This is crazy.
And let's see how it moves.
Wow.
Oh,
My God. 3 white lights. It's great. Fantastic.
this is making me feel inadequate.
Yeah.
Now, Ivana Horner, 5 kilo jump for her,
2.5 below her personal best.
and still only good enough for fourth, with lifters to follow.
Outbenching most guys here. Coming out fourth.
Fantastic.
3 white lights. Looks delighted with that anyways. She's very
Still
happy.
107 for Youngman.
This matches her current PB.
Now this will put her in fourth and push Horner with 107.5 down to fifth.
Wow.
Look good.
Super easy. 3 white lights. I've had no misses yet.
You know what's going to happen now when
I
the
was hoping-
commentator
I was
says that.
Hopefully
Tasman
not.
Campbell. (115 kilos).
Another
As
British
far as
lifter
we're aware,
opening.
this would be a huge British record.
Yeah, another British lifter opening way above, or hitting way above their their old PB, which is insane.
And I'm seeing Nelson has jumped another 5.5 to 112.5 for her third.
No doubt. I'd do the same.
The battle for bronze, if the top two do get away, and I'm not saying they will. Let's see this.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic. The battle for bronze is going to be immense.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Because there's possibly 4 lifters who will all be going into the third round deadlift with a chance of a bronze medal overall, and only one of them can have it.
Yep.
Now, Marta Kenner, 120, last out in the second round. And if she gets this, my call would be 123 on the next.
Absolutely. Take the chip, take the record.
That's good. Well, she's got to go a minimum of 2.5 if it's tough. So she may as well go the 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Check why she got the yellow. See if the butt came up. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And
Tiny little light came through there. Wow.
at the end of the second round, Kenner leads 120, Campbell 115, Lindell from the first group still hanging on to a medal, 112.5. Into the third round now. Not putting any pressure on her, but if Zandeska makes this, everyone in the group will have lifted 100 or more in the 69 kilo bench. Everyone. Wow.
3 white lights.
I wonder if she realised how important that was to the commentator.
Yeah.
No,
insane.
fantastic lifting. Elsa Sorman Paulsen, Sweden, 105 kilos. We'll just call out the what they're lifting for one by one. They're all so close. If we tried to predict too much, and I'm surprised Kenner's gone 122.5 rather than 123.
Just take the chip, especially as close as
I know,
projected.
but she decided not to.
She does have a relatively big deadlift too, so.
I was looking at the single bench.
Yes.
122.5 gives her the European Open record. Look at the celebrations.
The lines.
And she's only 7th on the bench. Now, Joril Nessa, Norway, 107.5.
Matches her current PB, so she's done this before.
And this will put her only into 7th in the bench press.
Wow.
Oh, it looks
Great
good.
fight. 3 white lights. Fantastic.
Now, Ivana Horna, 110 kilos. Well, Horna's going to be out of the medals. That's incredible. Because even if she gets this, it's 4th.
It doesn't matter because, yeah.
I mean, we've seen her take gold medal in the bench before now.
110 doesn't even get you a medal anymore. Nice.
Great lift. Could have done more, but she's more interested than in the totals than the medals that come along the way. Now, Annie Nelson, Great Britain. Well, 112 doesn't get you a medal either, because this is only good enough to put Nelson in 4th place. And it's a PB of 17.5 kilos. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this at this body weight before.
At a bench press. It's pretty insane for a squat or deadlift.
Here we go. She's working. No. Maybe it should have been 110. But isn't it so wonderful to be wise after the event?
Absolutely. It's still a huge bench PB either which way.
Oh, it's crazy. Now, Rafaela Jungmann, Austria, 112.5 kilos. Now, this will be good enough to get a medal on body weight.
Yeah.
Three more lifts, then we go straight to the 76s. No.
3 reds.
We
So
had
looks
two solid columns of green.
looks like the
We've now got a couple of red lights in the third round as lifters really push to their max now. Tasman Campbell, 117.5 kilos for a
basically 10
9.5
kilo. Yeah,
PB.
just insane.
Huge new British record. Looks determined as she strides to the platform. Here we go.
Wow.
Smashed it out of the park.
3 lights. Probably had more in there.
Wow.
Nice
Happy
conservative
dance.
jump.
And there is one more, and this is a European Open record attempt in the bench press. 122.5. The European Open record is 121. If she'd gone 123, she'd have got the single bench press as well and got the chip. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
But the Norwegians have
Playing
decided
safe, trying
not
build the
to,
total.
and who am I to question a nation such as Norway with all its great coaches?
Absolutely.
So I won't. So Marta Kienna, new European Open record, 122.5 kilos.
Oh
What
my
a
God.
great battle.
Oof, 2-1.
No, she got
Got a bit
yellows
higher
from
for
both
bump.
side referees. Let's see if we can see why from the replay. Yeah, it came up on the way down, didn't it?
Yeah. And on the
Yeah,
way up.
yeah.
Still an incredible fight.
Isn't
and
it? Yeah.
press.
Well, very quick look at the results. Kienna wins with 120. Campbell takes the silver, 117.5. Lindell from the B group takes the bronze. And in subtotal, well, I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're ready
Top
to
10
come out.
benches all over 100 kilos.
Yeah. Emily Bennett. She was last out in
for
the
squats,
squat,
yeah.
first out in the bench press.
Current PB 92.5, so she's only opening 5 kilos below that. Easy.
You took the words right out of my
3
mouth,
lights.
as,
Great open.
as a song once said. We won't go to the second line. Now, Maya Bonda, Denmark, 92.5 kilos.
5 kilos below her current best as well. See if this is as easy as the last one.
Hall is filling up nicely.
It's good to see a crowd.
Well, it was always going to be a tasty session, this Saturday afternoon one.
Absolutely.
Looks good.
Super good. 3 white lights. Easy.
Stina Hamra, 97.5 kilos.
Current Current PB is 105. So might be trying to jump that today.
Yeah, I think this is just a very safe opener.
Wow. Right wrong there. Very safe opener. 3 white lights.
Now Krikishvili opening on 100 kilos.
Current PB of 110. She might be trying to match that today. She takes 2 5-kilo jumps, depending on how things move. So it'll kind of determine everything, really.
As we said, you never really know until your first lift in each discipline. You might feel lousy and just the bar still moves. You might feel great and it just sticks. Crazy sport.
I've been there.
Oh, that's too hard for an opener. Now, is that too heavy or did she misgroove it?
It was almost like you just said. Sometimes. Looks like she...
And the butt came up as well.
Looks like the bar just sunk a bit too much in her chest.
No tension in the back.
Yeah. See that happens sometimes. People just, they leave that tension go sometimes.
One thing I noticed, all the Irish lifters, just before they take the bar down, back tension.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that gets maintained throughout the lift.
That's it.
Not just on the way down, on the way back up as well. So Leah Schreiner, 102.5.
Opening 2.5 kilo below her personal best, so bench must have been going good. Wow.
Fantastic.
Easy. 3 white lights. I've never seen somebody so happy to get all of the lifts. Every time she gets a lift, she's delighted with it.
Now Ruiz from Spain, 102.5.
It's 5 kilos below her own personal best. Wow. Speedy. 3 white lights. Wow.
An extra one from the commentators, make it 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now Mira Latinen, 105 kilos. I can't believe anything's going to move as easily as Ruiz's first.
Absolutely. It's like an empty bar.
And here comes Latinen to prove us wrong.
Current PB is 113 kilos, so it should be pretty easy for her.
The Finnish speaker shouts words of encouragement to her compatriot. Oh, that moved really well.
3 white lights. It's great.
Finally in the first round. The first out in the squat is the last out in the bench press. Sophia Ellis, Great Britain. Well, quite close to her PB. Known, of course, for her exceptional deadlift. But as we know, she has a really good bench to back it up.
Yeah. More than really good. She's outbenching everyone. Quite a nice bit.
Wow.
Wow.
New PB
I think,
today?
yeah, I think there'd be. I was just going to say, I think there'd be no problem trying to surpass that.
Well, two and a halves will take her past her PB,
Yeah.
but I think she might have loftier ambitions than that. And at the end of the first round, Ellis leads with 115. Lohivu from the morning, second with 110. Latinen is third with 105. And into the second round, Emily Bennett, 92.5 kilos on the bar. Matching her PB.
Nice. 3 white lights.
Very comfortable. Is she going to add a bench PB to
so.
her squat gold?
I would go
We'll
up
find
2.5.
out in less than 10 minutes time.
Another match PB here. 97.5.
For Maya Bonda,
Yeah.
Denmark.
Taking her time with the setup. Nice.
These plates go so close to the rack, don't they?
They really do, yeah. They really do. We were talking about that in the warm-up room yesterday.
Now, important lift. Krikishvili from Georgia. Now, it's not so much that she missed the 100 last time, it's that it looked so heavy.
Yeah.
Can't she
like
do
we
anything
said.
different? If it was equipped, we'd say she needs to pull the shirt down or do this or do that. But classic, it literally just seemed too heavy. Hope I'm wrong. No, and the butt came up, I think. She did lock it down. Hope the butt didn't. Yeah, all three gave yellow. It was so obvious. And the butt came up on the first one, even though she...
Yeah, there's no hiding that.
I really fear for her now.
Yeah. Don't want to see anyone get out of the competition.
But prognosis has her in bronze medal position. You know, she's got the best deadlift opener.
So it's very similar
So
to yesterday's
why
evening
didn't
flight.
she just open at 90? Get one in?
Sometimes you see warm-ups and they move like nothing. And
Yeah.
you walk out on the platform and it's a different ball game, isn't it? Nice. Really smooth.
I sometimes warm up to 10 kilos before,
Yeah.
but other days I warm up to pass my opener.
Yeah.
So I know I've got it when I go out
for
there.
A fact, yeah.
There's no right or wrong way, but you've got to use your experience to pick
to
the
judge,
opener
yeah.
correctly.
Absolutely.
Now, Leah Schreiner.
107.5. This is actually 2.5 kilos above her personal best. So PB on the second attempt.
Sorry, we partly talked over Hamra's lift. Things are just happening so quickly. By the time you finish talking about one thing, the next thing has happened.
Absolutely.
Leah Schreiner, 107.5.
Wow.
And she celebrates.
2 white lights. Wish I could make my PBs look like that.
Next 2 and 110. Lahtinen. This will move her from 4th to 2nd place. with a lifter to follow who could push her back down to third.
It's 3 kilos below her personal best. If she wants to surpass that, she'd have to take a much bigger jump.
Lohivu hanging on to silver medal from the first group by the skin of her teeth, but I think they're about to go past her. Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
3 white lights, good lift.
Now Sara Ruiz, also 110. This to go into second place on body weight.
This was the easiest opener we saw this flight so far. So I've no doubt that this will be.
Absolutely. It is 7.5 kilos more rather than the de rigueur 5, so
Yeah,
maybe that'll slow her down a bit.
yeah. Just a conservative opener maybe. It's also a 2.5 kilo comp PB. Wow.
Great lift.
3 white lights. Great lift.
Now next, Ellis, 120 kilos. Now I'm pretty sure this is a new British record.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Sophia set the bench and deadlift records at the Arnolds in Birmingham earlier this year.
2 kilo PB for her. Which is insane on the bench.
Aaron Singh in her corner. Aaron doesn't do so much coaching now. His duties with SBD take him all around the world. But he's there with Ellis today. 120 kilos. Looking at the third rounds, this will probably be good enough for gold. Although she will want more. Would you think another 2.5?
That's what I was going to say, yeah, absolutely.
Very happy.
Yeah, she's good, a little celebration walking off.
And at the end of the second round, a very quick look at the scoreboard. We see that Ellis leads with 120 kilos. Ruiz is second with 110. Lahtinen just hanging on in third place with 110 from Lohivu, who lifted this morning. She's just been pushed into fourth place on body weight. Now, Emily Bennett already on the bench. We said things were moving quickly. Maybe they just seem to be going so fast, so it's because it's so enjoyable and engrossing.
It's also a 2.5 kilo PB for Emily. Let's see where this goes.
No, just too much. Well, we've been saying all week, if you miss 2.5 kilos above what you got, you've got the best you possibly can from the day.
Absolutely. Not much more you can ask for.
Now, Krikishvili needs this to stay in the competition. And what I don't like is she's shaking her head as she comes towards the platform. Got to be a totally positive vibe. Got to feel all that chi, all that positive energy flying up. Let the bar ride on it. Here we go. It's better. It's better. Oh, I think she's got it.
She get it?
No, she got yellows again. The butt came up. Let's look for confirmation at the replay. Oh, what a shame. Yeah.
A lot less than the last time.
You just don't want that to happen, do you? But you have to maintain the integrity of the sport. You can't, there's no sympathy button in powerlifting.
No.
You know, that's quite good, although I say it myself. I might use that again.
Yeah.
Maya Bonda, 100 kilos. What a shame. for the Georgian.
She's in the race as
Oh,
well.
and she managed to press it
Yeah.
as well. The frustration.
Wouldn't wish
And
that
as you
on
say, she was in the race for a podium place. Oh, great
Very
bench.
nice. First 100 kilo bench on the platform as well. 3 white lights. Very happy with it.
That's a milestone number.
Yeah, especially on at an international stage. It's a different feeling, I can imagine. This is also a 2.5 kilo.
My heaviest ever opener was on the international stage when I was too stupid to know better. I got it, but I didn't get any of the next two because I had nowhere to go.
You got the opener.
So this is Stina Hamre, Norway 107.5. No. She's just reached her limit. Maybe it should have been 105.
105, yeah.
But if they felt good, it's so close. The trouble is, every kilo thrown away by being conservative hurts.
Absolutely.
But every kilo thrown away by being too risky hurts as well. Now, Leah Schreiner, sometimes the conservative approach is best and let all the risky ones beat themselves.
Absolutely,
but other times the risk takers can rush past you.
It's the joys of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Schreiner already hit a 2.5 kilo PB. This will be another 2.5 onto her bench press.
And this to go into silver medal position with lifters to follow.
Wow.
Great bench.
Great call as well. 3 white lights, wow.
Another happy dance. Now Sara Ruiz.
Conservative jump.
Sara Sanchez Manyavaca Ruiz.
Going for the
España.
silver medal.
Yeah, this will put her from 3rd to 2nd. Schreiner is currently 2nd. This would push Schreiner down to 3rd. And then Lahtinen could come in and push them all down. So let's take them one at a time. This is Ruiz. Did she get a press command? It was very quick.
3
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Well, I mean,
Just can't see it. Just my gut reaction was that was a fast command.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Super smooth as well.
My day 9 eyes. So this is Lahtinen, 115. This to go into silver medal position. She's currently in 4th outside the medals. She's taken a 5 kilo jump. Ellis will take the gold with 120.
Let's put her into silver.
Oh, it's a great bench press.
3 white lights.
Look
Like
at
she
the
did more there as
delight.
well. Fantastic.
And big PB again. And Ellis will now try to turn 120 into 122.5. Already the gold medalist, but every
Extend that
2.5
record.
kilos she gets will also mean that there's less that has to go on the bar in the 3rd round deadlift if it matters.
Definitely.
I think she would want to win it with her 2nd deadlift and try something spectacular with her 3rd, but more of that when we get there.
Wow.
Great bench press.
3 whites. Seems very, very happy
And
with
the
that.
British right at the back, right at the top, cheer. And we'll have a quick look at the scoreboard before we go to another break. After we see the replay, that's a great bench.
Fantastic bench, yeah. Looked
And they
like there was
picked the
more there.
numbers just right. So in
Yeah.
the bench press, gold to Ellis 122.5, silver to Lahtinen 115, the bronze to Ruiz 112.5, Schreiner Lohivu just outside the medals. And if we look at the subtotals, well, ignore the top ones, they've done all three lifts. Schreiner leads with 295, Ruiz second 290, Ellis third 287.5, the same number as Hamra, and sadly Krikishvili, who was one of the favourites, didn't get in a bench and will not be able to make a total. The clock ticks down towards 9 minutes. Please join us then for what promises to be a quite fantastic deadlift session to bring the afternoon to a close. Welcome back to the afternoon session on day 9 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships here in Skierniewice in Poland. If you've been with us earlier, you would have seen really fantastic squat and bench press competitions in the women's 69 and 76 kilo A groups. We're now about to start the deadlifts, where everything will be decided. Joined in the commentary booth once again by Alex Cremens, one of the Irish coaches. Welcome back, Alex.
Well, are you getting on? Excited for this now?
That 10-minute break seems to fly by.
It really does.
This is Yoral Nesse. Please don't lift it before I can introduce you. She waited.
Very nice.
And that's a good lift. And one of the things to say, Alex, everyone is in the competition. No one has been eliminated. Every time we see a lifter make a good lift, they make a total.
Absolutely. It's something you want to see.
Now Elsa Sorman Poulsen from Sweden. 172.5 on the bar.
Current PB is 190, so this should be super easy.
And this would give her 445. Her total PB is 465, so she's going to have to make a couple of jumps. Oh, that's easy.
3 wide lights. A bit tough off the floor, but super speedy on the knockout. Really nice sumo deadlift.
I think one of the speediest deadlifts we've seen all week was one of your lifters, McDermott, in the
last
B
session
flight
before
this morning.
yeah.
76 B.
Incredible, yeah. Great
The
deadlifter.
speed of it.
Yeah.
Now, the best T-shirt of the competition is worn by Zandeska of Poland. 192.5. Knocks the spots off all the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Super easy.
It's a
opener.
great deadlift.
Just what you like to see. 3 white lights. Fantastic.
Now Annie Nelson next. Oh, she performed so well in the bench press. Good squat as well.
Hit a ridiculous, I think it was a 12.5 kilo PB.
Well, as a result of that,
press.
this will give her a total PB with her
On
opener.
her opener, wow. That is
How good is that?
insane. So it's 10 kilos below her current best, so I presume she's going to blow past that as well. She's on fire today.
Yeah, she got a huge PB in bench. I think a small PB in squat as well, if I remember correctly. And this to take her total somewhere it's never been before.
Wow.
And based on that, I'm wondering how close she can get to the magic 500.
That's it, yeah.
Because she's only
Definitely a
15 kilos
contender here.
away. Is it worth a 10 and a 5 maybe?
Who
or a
knows,
seven-
they
or
might
a
even
seven
try
and
and
a
secure it
half
on the
and-
second and then
Yeah.
go from there.
But then they've got to look at the prognosis.
Absolutely.
And they can't throw away medals searching a number.
100%.
The medal is more important than the number, tempting though the number may be. So this is Rafaela Jungmann from Austria,
5 kilos below her personal best as an opener, so
195. And this within 2.5 kilos of her total PB with her open.
everyone here seems to have made insane progress since they've last competed. Okay.
Looks good. It wasn't as easy as some.
3 white lights.
I think part of it as well, Alex, is when you have the top lifters back to back in a prime time session, and there's not a long wait for the other lifters.
Absolutely.
Before you get to the top few, when they're all battling against each other, I think it tends to bring out the best in each other.
Definitely, definitely.
So Tasman Campbell,
Opening on her personal best.
wow. And this is for a total PB as well.
Yeah.
Her total PB 468. This for 477.5.
9 kilos. Wow. This is.
Nelson's jumped 12 and a half. Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
I missed that.
That's
I
a
actually
great lift
missed
from
that.
Cat. It was so
quick.
fast. You
3
see
wide
how
heights.
difficult it is being a
100%.
commentator now? People think it's easy. You
And
just sit down and
this
talk.
is her current PB as well.
I know, it's
Wow.
amazing. You literally looked at the prognosis for one
1
second
second
and
I
it was
missed it.
over. Now, Marta Kenner,
205, 20 kilos below her best.
lots more. This is a safe opener, we would imagine, based upon previous performance.
Absolutely. We'll see how she gets on. Nice.
Great
Really
deadlift.
solid. 3 whites.
One more, and this is Ivana Horner. And not only will this put her in the lead in deadlift, this will give her a 10 kilo lead in subtotal after
and
one
matches
round
her
of
total
deadlift.
PB as well on
Yeah.
on the opener. She's
As we say, they're bringing the best out in each other
They
today.
really are.
And I love the format. It's unfortunate for the B group lifters they don't get to lift with them, but
Yes.
this really promotes the sport so well.
absolutely. Wow.
Wow.
Big smile at the top. She knows 3 white lights.
But it's not all over yet. Remember, Kenner has an awful lot still to give in the deadlift. And we're into I think we're going to see the totals very quickly. And we see Horner leads with 215. Irving from the B fly 205. Kenner 205. Campbell 200. And in totals, Horner leads from Kenner and Youngman, with Nelson very close behind.
Top 5 are very close. Nice.
That looks really good.
3 white lights. Really good.
Now Elsa Sorman Paulsen, 180 kilos. And after all this excitement, we've still
Still got
the
even more.
76s to go. And I think that's going
Absolutely.
to take it up even another level.
Oh, definitely. 80 kilos. This is 10 kilos below her personal best. For a second attempt. Wow.
I thought that wasn't
That-
going to move for a
That
moment.
Patience off the floor is
And then
incredible.
she just
3 white
applied the
lights.
force, waited
Wow.
for it to come up.
The speed once it breaks the floor is insane.
Now
All she's got to
Youngman,
say to herself is stick with it, and she's got it.
Youngman's third overall at the moment, and this would put her from 6th to 4th in deadlift.
It's also a 2.5 kilo PB.
She's 2.5 kilos ahead of Nelson, who is 2.5 kilos ahead of Zandeka, who is 5 kilos ahead of Campbell. Anyone can come in
This is gonna
and
be
gain
big.
ground with a big jump. Anyone can lose ground with a missed lift.
Yep.
Rafaela Youngman, 202.5. Oh, what a
Wow.
battle. That's a new PB if she gets it.
2 white lights.
But how much more
Very
is
happy
there?
with that.
I thought the bar was almost out of her right
Yeah.
hand, but somehow
held
she
on to it.
managed to hang on to it.
Very impressive.
But maybe there's more there if the right grip is stronger.
Absolutely.
We just don't know. Now Marika Sandeska,
With a
205.
2 kilo seems confident.
This for third place in deadlift for now, and to move from fifth to fourth in total, but she may be moved back down again.
Anything could happen in a flight like this.
Oh, great lift.
3 white lights.
Next up we've got Annie Nelson. Now this would put her into second place in deadlift and third place overall, with lifters to follow.
It's also a 2.5 kilo PB attempt.
Yeah, in the
Based on
deadlift.
opener. I think this should be
And
fine.
it's a 12.5 kilo jump that'll put it within touching distance of the magic 500.
Wow.
Wow.
God.
Well, if she makes her next lift, whatever goes on the bar, she will hit 500,
Absolutely.
and that'll be a minimum total improvement of 19.5 kilos.
Insane.
Now, Tasman Campbell, the technical controller from Ireland, asks the platform crew to just clean the bar. Well, her PB was 200. She equaled that with her opener, another 10 kilos more, and there is a real battle for bronze here. And this will move her into sixth position, but still close. It'll put her to 487.5. She's not out of it, and move her into second place in deadlift.
Really tiny. 3 white lights. Fantastic.
Marta Kenna, 217.5 kilos. This to move into the lead in deadlift, this to move into the lead in total. But remember, Horna will follow her.
So it's a 7.5 kilos below her personal best.
Yeah, and it's a 12.5 kilo jump from first to second.
There's some big deadlift jumps.
She's hoping 2 big jumps will get her there. This is the first of them.
Wow.
Smashed it. Wow.
Really good. 3 white lights. Great. Walks off with confidence. I love it.
And now Ivana Horna, 225 kilos to equal her PB. And this would put her to 527.5
Wow.
and give her a 7.5 kilo lead with 1 round remaining. But she is on her PB. The Norwegian is still quite a way below it. And if I was Horna, I'd put on a huge placeholder after this, and then just see what she needs to
See
put
what
on
you
the
need to
bar.
put down the bar. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Kenner might have forced her hand. She's gone for a new European Open record, 230.5. But if Horner goes 231 after this, she forces Kenner to lift first. And if Kenner drops, Horner can drop. So that's the logical thing. Go 225, get it, go 2-3-1. Oh, smashed it again. Smiled all the way through that lip. 3 white lights.
She knows.
And there is 1 round to go. Let's have a quick summary. Horner leads with 2.25 in the deadlift. Kenner second, 2.17.5, still well below her PB. Campbell third with 2.10. Nelson fourth, 2.7.5. In total, Horner 5.27.5, Kenner 5.20, Nelson 4.97, Youngman 4.95, Zandekska 4.95, Campbell 4.87.5. Who's going to go too high? Who's going to go not high enough? But this is Yoril Nessa, 177.5.
Nice. 3 white lights. It's 2.5 below her personal best. I think they were just getting a number on the board.
In a previous year, that would have been pulling for the gold.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Horner's gone 2.35 as her placeholder. We've had a changes from Sorman, Paulson and Youngman. As a result of those changes, Sorman Paulson goes next, 187.5. Not contending.
She's trying to climb higher in the rankings.
But as I say, what's not contending today would have been winning 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
Pretty full house now.
Patience, wow.
As you said, patient with the floor.
That is a fantastic deadlift. 3 white lights. She is very happy with that.
Shows it's not all about medals, it's about personal performance and overcoming adversity. And she's as happy with that as she would have been if she'd been European champion. Look at the joy.
Definitely.
Now, Rafaela Youngman, now she's made a change as well. And this will put her to third in total with 497.5 at a lighter body weight than Nelson. So she's just got to do this and sit and wait.
See what happens from there. Taking the safe option, safer option.
No. Brave attempt.
Yeah.
She bows to the bar and says, yeah, you finally beat me, you little rascal. Now Zandeska, 212.5. Now this is to go into bronze in deadlift and bronze in total. This will give her 502.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson is currently in third place, 497.5. These top ones are going to be worrying about totals, not deadlifts.
It's going to be a battle.
Oh, and the last two particularly. Well, we've got a battle now for the bronze, and after that we'll have a battle for the gold. Fantastic session. So this for 502.5 for bronze medal for now. It's going. No, just too much. Well, she finishes just outside the medals. Now, Annie Nelson, we've had an attempt change again, and I think it's Nelson. Let's just await that. Now, she has gone down to 215 kilos. This will give her 505, and almost certainly the bronze medal in total.
That bronze.
Yeah, she's ignoring the 500. She's going for the medal, and this will be a huge total PB, Huge deadlift PB. What a day Annie Nelson has had. And can she go to the well one more time? This is pretty much to secure bronze overall and to give her a good chance of deadlift gold as well. She's fighting it, she's fighting it, and no.
3 yards.
And now,
Another
Tasman
attempt change.
Campbell. And let's see the change. Is she going silly high, or is she wanting a deadlift medal? We wait and see. Well, there's been 2 changes. Campbell has gone 220. Now, this would put her second in deadlift. More importantly, it would give her the bronze medal overall and push her fellow British lifter Nelson down into 4th place. Her PB is 200 kilos. To get a bronze medal, to get on the podium at the European Championships, she has to go 20 kilos higher than that. It's a bronze to Britain in total, but which Britain will get it? If she makes this lift, Campbell will be the bronze medalist. And she will move into silver in deadlift, but 2 lifts still to go, remember. Just trying to summon everything mentally and physically perfect. Well, she moved it off the floor, but she had to go for it, really, didn't she?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You have to respect it, you know?
Well, we can tell you, watching in Great Britain and watching in Scotland, that Annie Nelson wins bronze in total at these European Championships. She is just outside the deadlift medal. That the bronze in deadlift goes to Campbell, so I suppose that's fair, one each.
Yeah.
And now the title is about to be determined. Sit back and enjoy. Kienna has a lift of 227.5, 2.5 kilos over her PB to go to 530 and to lead. But she is 40 grams heavier than Horna, 40 grams.
Higher on body weight.
And
Makes it a lot more
Horna
interesting.
will drop down to get what she needs. Well, Horna's now got the European record on, but let's see this. This is to go into the lead. This is for 530. It's going, it's going, it's... Oh, no. What a brave, brave attempt.
Same
And
as
that
last time,
means
you have to go for it,
Horna
don't
is the champion. She has 527.5. She will go 230.5 for a European Open deadlift record to finish in style and give her a total of 533 and a 15.5 kilo personal best.
Wow.
And we've still got the 76ers.
Yeah. Very exciting. Just to pull for new European records.
Already the champion. Can she become the deadlift European Open record holder as well? This for 533. She's already PB'd.
Wow.
Oh, she's locked it out! She has locked it out! It's 3 white lights! Ivana Horna takes it all! What a wonderful performance! She's in tears of joy. And just to quickly summarize before the 76s, in deadlift, Horna takes gold with a new European Open record. Kenner takes silver, 217.5. Campbell takes bronze, 210. And in total, the champion, Horna, 533. Runner-up, Kenner, 520. Third is Annie Nelson by 2.5 kilos. And we go on to the 76s. And the first one out is Stena Hamre, Norway, 177.5. And we can hardly pause for breath, Alex, before it starts all over again. Welcome to the madness that is the commentary booth, where we get to shout more than anyone else in the building. And nobody tells us to quieten down.
Nice easy opener.
And everyone in this flight, in the last flight, if I remember correctly, the 69s got their first 2 deadlifts.
Yes.
Is that right?
Oh.
No, this is the next.
Yeah, they did as far as I know.
I think we were all green.
few.
Yeah. No, this is Lahtinen, 185 kilos.
Only
Isn't it
10
crazy?
kilo below her
Second
personal
out in the 76s, over 400 pounds.
Yeah. We've got 4 attempts over 200 today as well.
In the first
In the
round.
openers, yeah. Wow. Three white lights. Great lift.
Emily Bennett, gold medalist in squat, PB in bench. She will be very happy with her performance today, particularly if she can extend her PB in deadlift as well.
Yep.
She's only 5 kilos below it.
Only 7 behind a total PB as well. Super smooth. 3 white lights. Great.
That
lift.
gives her a total. And of course, every time a lifter makes an opener, they make a total.
It's the most important part.
I don't know how Horna managed that last one.
Yeah, it was
I thought she
insane.
was gone about halfway up, and she just I
kept
thought
on
the
to
grip
it.
was going to go, and somehow,
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful lifting. Now Bonda, 190.
Wow. 3 white lights. Great lift. Super handy. As an opener should be.
Now Ruiz is taking 200. We got 1 on 200, 1 on 202.5, 1 on 220, and 1 on 222.5.
Insane. Insane. 200 opener, and we still have 3 more lifters to go.
Sanchez, Manjavakas, Rui.
Wow.
Oh, nice easy opener.
It's like her bench as well. 3 white lights. Super fast. Super easy.
202.5 for Leah Schreiner. And when we've had the first round lifts, then we'll give you subtotals and you'll get a better idea where we are in terms of the overall title.
Nice.
Great opener. the the power at lockout.
Yeah. 3 white lights. It's also 8 kilo below her personal best, which is
Now Sophia
insane
Ellis.
speed.
Well, it says her deadlift PB is 237.5. She actually took that up to 240 at the
Saw
Arnold's.
that, yeah.
That was the
Insane.
biggest deadlift in British IPF history,
Wow.
but she lost that earlier this week when a junior lifter pulled 240.5 to take the junior European record and
Yes.
push Ellis down to second in the all-time list. She hasn't lost her British record because that was in the under 84s. This is the 76s, but she will want to get that best of all time back
Absolutely.
again. So the European Open record is 237.5. So she could chip the record to 241 to get that back, but this is the opener.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm sure that shouldn't be a problem. 3 white lights. The speed. It's incredible.
Well, the final lifter out can't make a total, although she can contend for deadlift medals.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that at the end of the first round of those still in contention, Ellis is on 5:07.5, 10 kilos ahead of Schreiner, who in turn is 7.5 kilos ahead of Ruiz. Ruiz is 20 kilos ahead of fourth. I think the medals are set to be contended between those three.
The thing with
Oh, that's
Ellis
a
as
great.
well
That's
is that she-
222.5.
That's insane.
That's huge.
3 white lights.
I don't think she's got as much left as Ellis has.
But Ellis can also take the chip as well if she wants to break the record, whereas
Probably in the third round.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But if need be for the
So
medal,
just to summarise, Krikishvili leads in deadlift 222.5, Ellis second 220, Schreiner third 202.5, McDermott from the B flight hanging on to fourth, and in the totals Ellis leads with 507.5, Schreiner 497.5, Ruiz 490, and Hamra is back on the platform.
2.5 below her personal best. Smooth. And that's 3 white lights.
Now Lahtinen, Mira Lahtinen, 195 kilos.
So she matches her personal best.
You can see on the screen deadlift 13-8, total 7-4. But she's likely to get pushed back down in both categories as we progress through the round. I can tell you Ellis has gone 230, Krikishvili has gone 227.5.
Two reds. It was soft lockout. Yeah. Knees by the looks of things. The Finnish coach going over to the jury, see if he can talk to them and overturn.
What did you think of? I was looking at the
I think
scoreboard. I'm sorry.
The knees looked a bit soft in lockout.
Okay.
Emily coming out for a 5 kilo PB on her second attempt.
And a total PB as well. This will put her to 480. Current total's 477.5, and she'd go to 480 with a lift to spare. 10 kilo jump. But she's looked good today.
A great day. Wow.
And there's more there, isn't there?
Absolutely. Squat gold medal. Total PB so far in the second.
Deadlift PB, total
Yeah.
PB, bench PB.
Fantastic.
What a day she's
What a
had.
day.
I think she might just go and celebrate. a little bit tonight.
Yeah. And she'd be dead right there as well.
Maybe a bit of lemon in the cola.
Yeah.
So this is Maya Bonda, 202.5 to go third in deadlift. But remember, lifters to follow.
12-kilo jump from the opener as well.
Oh, that's a great lockout. She had to be patient,
Yeah.
but once it hit the knees, there was no doubt at all.
Absolutely, yeah. Sarah Ruiz. Put her from third to second in the deadlift for the time being.
And to second in total.
And total as well. Oh yeah. That'll put her up to 510, which is ridiculous.
500.
Oh, 500, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, she's on 490.
Still equally insane. Wow.
Lockout was a bit harder. She slowed down, but that was good. She
know
got
what?
her,
Good
well,
lift.
one of the referees thought it wasn't fully locked out. Other two were happy. Now we're getting to the thick end of the competition, the battle for overall gold. Schreiner has 212.5. That would put her to 507.5, equal with Ellis, but at a marginally heavier body weight.
Yeah.
So for second,
Bronze in
but
the
to
deadlift
match
too.
the weight, the total number.
Nice.
Oh, that's good, and there's more there.
Definitely. 3 white lights.
And now
Great
we've
lift.
got Krikishvili, 227.5. Remember, contending for deadlift gold, cannot make a total, did not make a valid bench press, unfortunately. Couldn't lock it out twice. The third time she did lock it out, but she got yellows from both side in fact, I think from all 3 referees for butt off the bench. To take the lead in the deadlift competition. Well, her deadlift PB is 235 and her total PB is 545, which I'm not sure she'd have made that today, but if she had, she would have smashed the field. But
It's part of the game.
maybe that was set at a higher body weight. Oh, wow! How did she recover that? Not only was it stalling, but it was turning.
That was,
And
yeah.
she gets 3 white lights.
What a fight.
Now Sophia Ellis, 230. This will give her 517.5. Remember, she has the chip.
Yeah.
No, she hasn't got the chip. Sorry, she will
For the next
potentially
one,
get
yeah,
a chip
if
later.
she wants.
Now this will put her 10 kilos ahead and force Schreiner to go to 17.5 to have any chance of the gold. But Ellis's 220 was so smooth, we can't really imagine that she was anywhere near her limit there.
Can only
I
expect
think
this
she's
to
going to
move
get
just as
this
easy.
quite comfortably
Absolutely.
and then see what Schreiner does before deciding what to do with her third.
Wow.
Whoa. That is
She knows.
insane.
3 white lights. Very confident walking off.
Oh.
Celebration. She knows herself.
And you know that when the Germans saw that, their hearts must have sunk. Well, deadlift, Ellis leads 230. Fantastic pull from Krikishvili, 227.5. Schreiner, 212 is third. In total, Ellis 517.5, 10 kilos ahead of Schreiner. Ruiz is on 500 with 1 round to go. Ellis has gone 240.5. I thought she'd have gone 241.
I would have as well.
Just because 240.5 is already there
Already
as
been
the,
done, yeah.
the highest deadlift.
It's also a 2.5 kilo PB here. Fighting, she's fighting. Oh wow. Wow.
How
What a
on earth did she
what a
do
fight.
that?
That is incredible. 2 to 1. Great lift. And the coach still lighters.
No, Mira Lahtinen. This for a
Mr.
deadlift
Second.
and total PB.
Mr. Second for a soft lockout. Up 5 anyway. Putting her currently from 7th to 4th. And for a 5 kilo deadlift PB. She has the strength, she just has to lock those legs a tiny bit more.
No, just couldn't lock it out. And where some have joy, there are tears of sadness. So close. Now Emily Bennett. This to take her to 487.5, a 10 kilo total PB, and another 7.5 kilos on her deadlift PB. Add that to a squat gold medal and a bench press PB, and what a day she has had.
Absolutely.
Emily Bennett. It's going, no!
So close.
Frustration, but it's still been a fantastic day.
She's happy walking off.
Now, Maya Bonda, there are 5 lifts to go. 4 in the race for total medals, 1 purely in the race for a deadlift medal. Maya Bonda will go into 3rd place in deadlift if she gets this, with lifters to follow. No.
Sometimes you just know. She seems pretty disappointed.
Yes. Now attempt change. And let's see who it's by. We're just waiting now. It's for Schreiner, and she has gone to 220. Now, She's gone to 217.5.
Dropped it from 220.
Yeah, so she's given up the race to catch Ellis, because this would put her on 5:12.5. Ellis already on 5:17.5. And that could give Ellis the freedom to go up higher if she wanted to attempt something. Oh, great deadlift.
What a deadlift. 3 white lights. She is delighted with that.
She is guaranteed the overall silver medal. Now, this is Sara Sanchez Mañavacas Ruiz, 220 kilos. And this is to push her, well, this is to guarantee deadlift bronze medal. She is third in total. She's guaranteed the bronze overall. This is to get double bronze with a deadlift bronze as well.
Super quick off the floor. It's just that lockout that seems to get her. She can hold on to it.
Fourth place in deadlift to turn fourth place into bronze. Only one more lift. Everything she's got.
She's got it. Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing. 3 white lights. Great deadlift. She seems overjoyed
Now,
with that.
Krikishvili, 232.5. This is to move into gold medal position in the deadlift. Has she got 5 kilos more? We'll find out.
Her second was pretty hard, but sometimes you can misgroove a rep, come back, move it even better.
And
so
it started turning sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
And she still recovered it.
Absolutely.
So if she
so
can,
she sets up properly.
yeah. She stalks the bar, gets herself into the dark place you need to go to lift this sort of weight. If only she had kept her butt on the bench. No. We kind of thought she was probably at her limit with 227.5. Now we finish off with a European Open deadlift record attempt from Sophie Ellis. It would also give her a 2.5 kilo PB record. A deadlift record by half a kilo. I'm just thinking maybe at the Arnold she was over the 76 kilo mark, and that's why the European Open record is 237.5.
That would make sense.
But the Arnold's wasn't it on points rather than weight classes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this for a new European record. She's already the European champion, just as Horna did in the 69s. Can she add the European deadlift record to the European title? Wow, was there
Oh
ever
my God.
any real
Incredible.
doubt?
Incredible.
And look at the
New
celebrations.
European champion.
And that is the equal highest women's deadlift in British powerlifting history.
Incredible.
And there was more there
There
if
was
she
definitely
needed
more
it.
there. I was thinking that as well.
Well, did you? Let's just summarise all the results once we see. Oh, there was another 5 kilos there if she
Without
wanted
a
it.
doubt. She could have easily gone 5-4-1.
Fantastic, sensational performance from Sophia
deadlift.
Ellis, and look how happy she is. In deadlift, Ellis is the gold medalist with a new European Open deadlift record. Krikishvili takes silver with 227.5. Ruiz takes bronze with 220. Schreiner finishes just outside the deadlift medals. And in total, Ellis is the European champion, exactly replicating what Horner did in the third round of the 69s, wins the title and sets a new European deadlift record. She finished on 5.28. In the end, Schreiner was the best of the rest, 5.12.5. Sanchez Manjavacas Ruiz was the bronze medalist with 510 kilos, with Bonde and Hamra and Bennett all finishing on 480 kilos, separated only by body weight. Well, Alex, I'm going to ask you for a few final words. What a fantastic
flight.
Saturday afternoon session that's
Fantastic.
been.
It was great. It was honestly one of the most insane back-to-back head-to-heads I've seen in a while. Really, really good to watch. Deadlifts were just incredible. Two champs. Just
Two worthy
the
champs.
two champs, yeah. Wow.
And Horner, I just thought that was going to come out of Horner's hands that last
Yeah.
one. And
I'm surprised she held on to it.
somehow she managed to keep on to
That's it.
I don't know how. Well, thanks very much for
Anytime
being
at
with
all,
us this
anytime at all.
afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the experience.
I did, of course.
You're getting an early flight back tomorrow, I
I am
believe.
indeed. I have to go handle now the next flight, so this
Oh, well.
will be great.
Enjoy the journey home.
I will, of
Lovely to
course.
meet you.
You
Hope
too.
you've enjoyed your time here in Poland. Please stay with us for the medal ceremony. But we have one more session today. It's the men's 105 class. There are 26 lifters. So it's been split into two groups because the maximum permissible in a flight in IPF is 14. Otherwise, the lifters have to wait too long between lifts and they cool down. So we split them when it's 15 or more. And the men's 105B class will lift first, and they will be followed immediately by the 105A class. That all happens at 5:30 local time, which, looking at my watch, is, if I get it the right way around, is in about 45 minutes time. So please stay with us for the medal ceremony. Rejoin us at 5:30 for the final session of the day. But from Alex and I, la creme de la creme, and Martin Flett, bye until the next one.
And first we will give the participation medals for each deadlifter. And we have Monica Zichinska here, the organizer. Then we have Marek Kujanski, the president of Osnierski. And also Jaroslav Czersilewski, the vice president of City Skierniewice, who are giving out the medals, and of course, Xavier Bourgeois from France, also helping out. And first, the participation medals for every lifter. As a thank you for coming here, European Championships 2022, Skierniewice, Poland. And we will start with the ladies, 69 kilogram category. And the squat medals first. Bronze medal goes to Rafael Jungmann from Austria. Silver medal to Monika Czarniecka from Poland. 190 kilos squat. And the gold medal to Ivana Horna, Slovakia. 192.5 kilos squat. Ladies, then we have best personals. Bronze medal goes to Stina Lindberg from Finland. Silver medal to Tasmin Campbell, Great Britain. 170.5 kilos. And the gold medal to Martin Kjenner, Norway, 120 kilos. Thank you, ladies. Then we get mixed medals. Bronze goes to Tasmin Campbell from Great Britain with 210 kilos. Silver medal to Martin Kjenner from Norway, 270.5 kilos. And gold medal to Ivana Horna, Slovakia, with 230.5 medals in total. The bronze medalist is Annie Nelson from Great Britain. 497.5 kilos total today for Annie. Silver medal goes to Norway for Martin Jenner. 520 kilos total today. And the gold medalist, European champion 2022, is Ivana Horna, Slovakia. 532 kilos total. Please stand up for national anthem of Slovakia.
Please stand up. Thank you.
Please stand up.
Stand up, please. Thank you. Okay.
Congratulations. We have 76 kilos squat medals. Bronze medal goes to Stephen Hamre for Norway. 185 kilos squat. Silver medal to Lars Schreiner from Germany with same result, but he was slightly great. And the squat gold medal goes to Emily Bennett from Great Britain, 187.5 kilos. Very even for these three first ladies. Thank you, ladies. Bench press medals. Bronze medal goes to Sara Sanchez from Spain. 112.5 kilos. Silver medal to Mila Lahtinen, Finland. 115 kilos. And the gold medal to Sophia Ellis, Great Britain. 132.5 kilos bench. Thank you, ladies. Deadlift medals. Bronze goes to Sara Sanchez from Spain, 220 kilos. Silver medal to Nino Tricky from Georgia, 227.5 kilos. Medals in total. Bronze medalist is Sara Sanchez. First place. 110 kilos total. Silver medalist Lea Schreiner from Germany. 512.5 kilos total. Gold medalist, European champion 2022 is Sophia Ellis from Great Britain. 528 kilos total today. Please stand up for national anthem of Great Britain. Congratulations. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.